as well as the current executives, private and public, to enrich the learning of our students so that they can appreciate the link between theory and practice in public policy module. Before we invite our speaker to deliver his talk, if I may invite Muslim colleagues to recite Surah Al-Fatiha. Al-Fatiha. So I suppose it's my role to introduce our guest speaker today. Our speaker is Dato' Paduka Abdul Rahman bin Haji Muhyiddin. He was a teacher in a school administration in school administration in the early years of in the early part of his working career. If I'm mistaken, one is in Brakas and the other one is in Sixth Form Center. He became an administrative officer in Radio and Television Brunei and was Deputy Director at KKBS, Senior Administrative Officer at Public Works Department, and Chairman of the Kuala Belait and Syria Municipal Board. At a later stage of his career, he was the Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Home Affairs and at the Religious Affairs Ministry. I should also mention here that he was one of the board member of CSPS, Center for Strategic and Policy Studies, when I was CEO at that time. He studied economics in the UK and attended a teacher training institution in Singapore. He received numerous training opportunities in various places, such as in the US, Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, UK, in various fields, such as the broadcasting administration and public affairs. So looking at his background, I think that you would agree with me that he is more than appropriate to talk about his experience on the public policy issues and challenges. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite Dato' to address the audience. Silakan, Dato'. And probably 20-30 minutes of talk, and then we have 15 to 20 minutes of sort of discussion session. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I wish there are boys and girls here, but they're not. Anyways, thank you for the nice biodata, inflated a bit maybe, but thank you. It has been a long time. I retired many years ago, and the last time I gave a talk in a classroom was in 1982, and the last briefing and Q&A I had was in the Ministry of Religious Affairs. That was in 2008. So you can imagine I'm a bit rusty here. So you have to tolerate me and excuse me for any shortcomings in my deliberation. Thank you. Public policy issues and challenges. This topic is quite close to my heart because all the time, every time when I was at work, we always engage ourselves in public policy, the issues that arise from creating public policy, any policy for that matter, and the challenges that we have to face or we have to face. I'll be sharing some of my experiences, my insights, my perspectives, my reflections and my thoughts, and hopefully a bit of my wisdom along the way on some of the public policy issues and challenges. And by no means it is 100% valid now. It may have changed over time. It may have improved, which I am not very aware of. However, my talk I will try to divide into two parts. One is a bit of academics. I'm so sorry, Gary. I'll be taking some of your tasks here. A bit of academic on public policy, but in relation to what I have experienced. And the second part of the talk will be what I call connecting the dots, trying to make a bigger picture from the many small picture puzzles in public policy. Here we go. We all know, students of public policy knows that public policy is actually a policy for that matter is a tool. It's a tool used or by a government to address a public issue or a social concern by instituting actions, by establishing rules and regulations, by making decisions, perhaps by creating laws pertinent to the problems or the issues at hand. And one of the most common criticism of such instrument being in place in public policy is if there are many, they're numerous, then we become over-regulated society. And I'm not saying that it's good, neither